So if you constantly jerking off and you keep releasing dopamine is the feel good receptor. So that means like your body only releases when you accomplish a task at hand, you know what I mean, or you accomplish a goal. Like let's say you scored a touchdown and you feel good, you want to feel good about it, so your brain release dopamine, say good job, you know what I mean, that's a pat on the back, that's all dopamine means. But if you constantly doing it at the crib, on the laptop, or on your phone, you just on Pornhub 24/7, and the only thing you're doing is jerking off, you're going to lose so much drive and ambition. And when you're in high school, you literally, that is the fuel of your life. You need your drive, you need your ambition, you know what I mean? That girl that you scared to talk to, you scared to talk to because you just beat your meat the day before. You have no testosterone in your sack. Testosterone is your confidence, you feel me? If you have no seed in your sack, how you going to shoot your shot? Let that sink in. What's up YouTube family, man? So it's your boy Dom. Welcome back to my channel, bros. So look, you clicked on this video topic because you want to figure out how to survive high school. But first, before I get into that, remember, is this your very first time to my channel? Welcome. Stick around, man. You're gonna really learn a lot. I got buku videos with self-improvement on my channel, so check those out. But stick around for this video, watch this video all the way through. You're gonna learn a lot, you feel me? So let's hop into it real quick. I already got some categories written on the board. So you must resist peer pressure, don't be a clout chaser, find yourself, figure out your purpose, play sports or join a club, and stop jerking off. That one's really important, for real, to stop jerking off one, for real. But I'm gonna get to that one pretty like towards the end of the video, you feel me? So let's get right into it, bros. I know you feel like you have all eyes on you in high school, and you feel like you must fit in, and you just feel like you have all this social pressure on you, but I hate to break it to you, it's fake, bro. Like when you're in the real world, nobody really cares about what you did in high school. Like high school, I know it feel like all eyes is on you. Like you feel like everybody's got you up under this microscope. It's not like that, bro. Once you get into the real world, once you graduate and you get outside of high school, you're gonna realize that none of this shit matters. So at the end of the day, be yourself. Do what you want to do, and be truly happy in high school. Do whatever you want to do. Just don't be a jackass to the teacher, you feel me? Cause I ain't gonna say a lot to you. I was low-key a jackass to my teacher, you feel me? I was like the typical jock. I played sports in high school, you feel me? So I played football, basketball, basically played every sports besides track. And I should have ran track, but hey, my homeboy on the football team, he ran track. I never forget, right? He said, bro, track is literally like one of the hardest sports in the world. And he played wide receiver and I played linebacker. And he was like, bro, when he told me all he do is run 24/7 and the workout's like intense, I like, nah. So track was literally the only sport I didn't play. So anyway, don't be a jackass to your teacher. Like, I know you're gonna think it's so funny. And bro, I mean, I get it, bro. In high school, everybody just think just pissing off the teachers is hilarious. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna cap, son. This shit is low-key funny. But you gotta remember, you're in high school for a purpose, right? The purpose of high school is for you to learn something so you can better yourself in life. So don't miss out for your future and setting yourself up for success for a few laughs, you feel what I mean? Because when you get out of high school and you graduate, you're gonna look back at it like, damn. Like, I low-key kind of like was being on some bullshit with the teacher, and like I really could have did things differently and all that stuff. Cause you gonna think about it once you're out of high school. Cause like I said, the little world that you in is gonna shatter once you graduate. You feel me? Once you graduate, you're gonna be into the real world. So like all the stuff that you used to do for high school is completely different. Cause now you gotta have responsibilities. Now your parents gonna be looking at you like, what you still doing here? You need to find a job. You need to do something. You need to get out this house. You feel me? Or go to college or something. You feel me? So you can't do all that little childish stuff that you was doing in high school. That's why I say you need to buckle down to high school and figure out what you need to do in life, you feel me? So with that being said, please don't be these guys in high school. Just don't be the clout chasers, you feel me? Always being trendy, this, and this. Be yourself, be your own man, you feel me? Don't try to fit in, you feel me? Don't try to follow the trend. Be yourself, you feel me? If you like anime, be an anime dude. But see the way how to go about it. Don't force anime upon people. Me personally, I don't watch anime, but I do know some people when I was in high school, they used to talk about anime. Cool people, real cool people, laid back. But you just gotta be cool in the cut with the situation, you feel what I mean? Like, you can't force anime upon people. So whatever you into, be yourself, man. Don't be ashamed of what you rocking, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's only one you, and it's thousands of people in high school. So you're gonna find your group to fit in, you feel me? Don't force yourself into a group. Don't be Don't be somebody like little puppet just to fit into the clues, into the popular table or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, be yourself, bro. You know what I mean? Because you're going to look hella lame when you're trying to fit in. So that's why I say don't be a clout chaser. Don't do that shit. Secondly, the next point, find yourself. In high school, it's literally the point where your hormones is raging. You literally just figuring out who you are in life. Like, that's one thing about high school that was pretty interesting. Like, you literally just trying to figure out who are you in this world. So at this particular point, I need you to just try everything. Just be yourself, try everything, just try to figure out, just enjoy the experiences of high school, you know what I mean? Don't hold nothing back, don't have any regrets in high school. Because at the end of the day, that is basically the foundation of building yourself up, you know what I mean? In high school, it's the foundation of your life, you feel me? So from freshman year all the way to senior year, enjoy it. Figure out who you are. And the only way you can figure out who you are is by just experiencing different things, you see what I mean? So with that being said, let's hop into the next point. You must play sports. I know I sound head ass, but you must play sports and you need to join a club. And the reason why I say you need to join a club, that's only if you don't want to play sports. The reason why you need to play sports is because it teaches you discipline. It's not even just about getting an athletic scholarship and none of that stuff. Sports really teach you disciplines, it teach you friendship, it teach you leadership. And that is so important. That's really the more important than the stuff that you learn in high school, like in history class and all this other stuff. Sports really teaches you how to be successful in the real world. Let me explain what I mean. When you get a job, you have to be on time to your job 24/7. If you late too many days at your job, you get fired. If you get fired, you have no money. You have no money, you don't eat. You don't eat, you can't pay your bills. You can't pay your bills, now you're homeless. You feel me? That's why sports is so important, because it teaches you discipline. Because what your coach is going to do, if you late to practice, he's going to work you out. He's going to dog you out. He's going to make you do punish work. He's going to just get on your ass every time that you late. And that's going to instill you that discipline that you need to always show up on time. Secondly, sports teach you leadership. So how it applies to the real world, when you're in the real world, it's no more the popular kid, you know what I mean? It's alpha male and beta male. So when you have the leadership skills that you learned from sports, you instantly just going to learn how to you're already going to be 10 steps ahead of most people, which is already have alpha male traits, which is the number one trait, is just leadership, you feel me? And you develop that doing sports. And the same thing with clubs. Clubs teach you the same thing. Clubs, you got to be disciplined in clubs, and they teach you leadership skills in clubs, because you're going to have to learn how to talk, you know what I'm saying, communicate with other people and things like that, to that nature, you feel me? So these are things that are very important in high school. You must join sports, or you must play sports, and you must join the club, you feel me? Because it's just really going to set you up for success in life. And plus, you're going to get lifelong friends from me, you feel me? Like, I still talk to my day one homie still from high school, you know what I mean? And we all play football together, you feel me? It's just that friendship and bond that you'll never lose, you know what I mean? It just be gang shit for life, you feel me? You can't break it. So, this point right here, I told you I was going to save it for last. So, bros, stop jerking off, bro. I know your hormone monster, whatever, your shit just going crazy right now. If you could stop jerking off early now in high school, you literally could conquer anything in life, bro. Because right now you're at the point to, especially you freshmen, you literally at the point to, you haven't really developed that addiction to jerking off, you feel me? But if you could kill it your freshman year, you set up for life, you know what I mean? Because you really not gonna fall in for that trap, you know what I mean? So what I mean by the trap is this, bro. So when you jerk off, you release dopamine. Dopamine is the feel-good receptors in your brains, right? So if you constantly jerking off and you keep releasing dopamine is the feel-good receptor. So that means like your body only releases when you accomplish a task at hand, you know what I mean? Or you accomplish a goal. Like, let's say you scored a touchdown and you feel good. You want to feel good about it, so your brain release dopamine. Say, good job, you know what I mean? That's a pat on the back. That's all dopamine means. But if you constantly doing it at the crib, on the laptop, or on your phone, you just on Pornhub 24/7, and the only thing you're doing is jerking off, you're going to lose so much drive and ambition. And when you're in high school, you literally, that is the fuel of your life. You need your drive, you need your ambition, you know what I mean? That girl that you're scared to talk to, because you just beat your meat the day before. You have no testosterone in your sack. Testosterone is your confidence, you feel me? If you have no seed in your sack, how you going to shoot your shot? Let that sink in. So bros, if y'all stop jerking off in high school, that's going to be a major plus to your life. I'm talking about it's going to set you up for success. Like, seriously. Like, that's like really the biggest points of this whole video, you know what I mean? But anyway, so let me go ahead and wrap this video, bros, because I ain't trying to be long-winded and all that. Oh, one more point before I wrap it up, though. If you do not want to go to college, it is okay. But my biggest advice for y'all, if you don't want to go to college, you must go to trade school. If you don't know what trade school is, that's where you could become an electrician, plumber, welder, or pipe fitter. You know what I mean? It's a skill that you need in life. Like, it's a skill that is in demand, that would never go away. We're always going to need electrician, we're always going to need plumbers, and we're always going to need welders, you feel me? That's just infrastructures of life, you feel me? Every time they construct something, you're going to need those people. And once you're out of high school and you like 18, 19, 20, and you making 25 an hour because you went got a trade, bro, you gangster. Like, you cool, you feel me? Like, you just already set up, like, you making that's grown man money. That's like 50,000 a year type money. You 18. But see, when you make that money, do not blow it. Stack and maintain. Take my word on stack and maintain. Save at least 60% of that. Save at least 60% of that. I'm gonna say it one more time. Save at least 60% of that. Stack and maintain. Do not live for the hype, you feel me? And if you don't want to go to trade school, this is my personal favorite. You should go to college, but be an entrepreneur at the same time. The reason why I kind of like pick college, because you do learn a lot in college, but you have to pick the right majors, you feel me? But at the same time, you don't want to have the employee mindset. So when you go to college, be always thinking about your entrepreneur mindset, you feel me? Always think about your business and your next move in college, you feel me? So with that being said, bros, these are simple steps that you need to take to survive high school. High school real easy. Don't overstress it. Don't overthink it. I know you feel like everybody watching you. It's not like that. At the end of the day, when you're in real world, nobody gives a fuck. Like, on some real spill, you feel me? So I hope you find this video very informative. If you enjoyed it, leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.